Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Across the 30. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
First play looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
That completion makes it second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pressure is coming. On the move now. Trying to run it in. The defense stops and flows to the goal line, but not in.
Boy, Chris, you talk about rallying to the football by a defense. We all know how fast this quarterback is, and even with all of his options covered up, they're able to rally and bring him down once he pulled it down to try to take it in himself. What a great job by the defense to set up now a 4th and goal.
To throw, it's Russell. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Extra point try coming now.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Takes the handoff. It's Bond. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. A solid run, good for first down yardage. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, get after that quarterback for that sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
He's hit as he throws it. The June quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, third down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
With the catch, it's Adams. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Here's the handoff. Lights off it. Legs still churning. Won't go down. Good enough for first down yardage.
These linebackers better put on their big boy pads today facing a big physical runner like this who can take hits and give them back. The only way they can stop this running back consistently is with multiple defenders trying to bring him down.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Hill. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Handoff to the back. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before they reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass this time. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A short completion to the big tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. A completion sets up a second down play. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground. Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. Breaks free with room to run. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the receiver.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Bringing it out, it's Hampton. And he gave it a shot. They should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
To throw, it's Russell. The pocket breaking down.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Pass rush closing in. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. The pass is called in over the middle. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Direct snap to the back. Breaking tackles and going. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The timeout is called. It's like strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down and goal. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Zero hesitation that time. We just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
So nothing in the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. Back to throw. It's Russell. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown! A great catch and run for 6.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Try to catch the defense with the draw. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Terry. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Looks like Missouri will have the 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal game. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. On the run here, lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Huffman. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks an open space. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
Gonna run it. It's Hill.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The shotgun handoff here. crosses 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Some hard running there through a tackle. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. The pass rush gets home.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The receiver makes the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Zips it down the middle. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off.
They trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's the target, and it's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. It's a draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Now the offense dialing up a draw play, but it goes backwards. Not exactly what they were hoping for in that play call.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. Doesn't quite make it. Forced out at the 1.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Touchdown, Missouri. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Terry. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down after a short gain there. 2nd down after that completion. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Tight end goes in motion. Leaning on the run game here late. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One of those critical third down plays coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pop over the middle. It's Edwards. What a stiff arm. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. First down and goal here. Touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
So, Chris, they try to throw it on first and goal. Now they try to run it in and get pounded at the line of scrimmage. What will they go with here on third down to try to get it into the end zone?
So no gain on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 2. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, tie. They cap the drive with 6 points.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Terry. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a late deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
And he throws his third interception of the day. But he's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is it.